welcome to our bite-sized breathwork for veterinary professionals with me, Chloe from VetYogi, and kindly sponsored by the Webinar Vet. Today it is our deep belly breathing, otherwise known as Adham Pranayama. So get comfy and we'll begin. So the next one that we're going to come to is one of my favorites. If you've ever done one of my yoga classes, you probably will have done this with me because I teach a lot. Adham Pranayama, otherwise known as belly breathing, sometimes referred to as diaphragmatic breathing, because that's what we're doing. So these are your really deep abdominal breaths where we're trying to fill the belly as much as we can when we inhale like a balloon, and then we just allow the exhalation to be passive and the abdomen to return back to its normal state. So as you can see in my really sophisticated diagrams here, we've got a big rise of the belly as we inhale and then a gentle flattening as we exhale. In these pictures, I have my palms just lightly resting on my lower abdomen because that can be a really nice physical guide, particularly when you're new to the practice, so that you can really feel the belly expand underneath the hands. So again, you can be lying down if that's comfortable for you. You can be seated. And I've also popped a picture of me in child's pose here because I commonly do this breath when I'm in certain yoga poses. And child's pose is a really nice one because your belly is kind of hidden, so it feels really nice and safe to be doing. It can be quite hard, I think, sometimes in our society where we're, taught that flat stomach is what you want and everything, and to actually really release the belly in our breathing. But it's something I'd really encourage you to do because there's so many benefits. If we can really expand that abdomen, it's going to stimulate our vagal tone, again, taking us out of that sympathetic mode of fight, flight, or freeze and moving us more into our parasympathetic. So I also do this one if I'm struggling to sleep for whatever reason, because it's a really nice one to do in bed, lying down. So if you have problems drifting off or you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night and the mind is just whirring away with all your cases or what you're doing tomorrow or whatever, really just mindfully focusing your attention on the movement of your belly and your breath can be a really nice way to ease yourself back into sleep or not allow yourself to wake up too much. So let's also practice this one. So for our belly breathing, making yourself comfortable again, either lying down or in a nice comfortable seat on a chair, cross-legged. You can even get into child's pose if you'd like for this one. Extended child's pose really gives the belly room to expand. The choice is yours. And then again, before we begin, let's just take that nice deep cleansing breath together. So closing the eyes down, inhaling deeply through the nose, and then exhaling, sighing out through the mouth, allowing the shoulders to come down and the neck and jaw to relax. And then if you would like to, placing your palms ever so lightly on your lower abdominal area, making that connection, feeling the warmth from your palms. Or maybe your hands are cold like mine, just to let them warm up from your belly. And then again, just first of all, checking in, what's my breath doing at this particular time? Before we do anything else, how is my breathing? How am I feeling in my body as that breath flows in and out? And then in your own time, drawing those deep inhalations through the nose, allowing the belly to fill, rise, expand under your palms, all the way until you can breathe in no more. And then exhaling also through the nose, but again, you can sigh out through the mouth if that's what you need. But getting used to inhaling and exhaling through the nose is really helpful, especially for if you are wanting to delve a bit deeper into your yoga practice. Feeling that belly rise. And it's important that even though we're trying to inhale to our kind of full capacity, that we're not allowing ourselves to create any extra tension in the body whilst we do that. So we don't want to be clenching anywhere in order to get that deep belly breath. We want the rest of the body to relax and the movement just to travel down through our chest and into our belly. And then again, the exhalation is a passive return to normal. If you're not sucking the belly in at all, you're just allowing it to float back down as the breath empties out. Just take a few rounds for yourself, breathing your own rhythm and at your own pace. You may notice over time that your inhales and exhales just naturally get a little bit longer, which is great. If they're not doing that, don't worry, just keep doing what you're doing. Keeping your awareness on your own breath. But if this is something that you start to practice on a regular basis, you'll begin to see how more easily you slip into doing the breathing, and then how quickly those breaths will start to elongate and expand. Take 2 more rounds. Inhale, fill the belly like a balloon. Exhaling, returning to center. Last deep round, wherever you are. When you're ready, a deep inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. Gently opening the eyes, and again just pausing, letting that settle, noticing how you feel. Any thoughts about whether that one felt like it resonated more with you? Maybe you like them both. Allow any thoughts to just lightly wash over you. See if you can just maintain that connection to your breath. I love that one. That is one of my favorites.